Well, next up on the best of Stilwell Indian Football, we're going to pull a reverse Wizard of Oz on you. For you see, the first portion of this game is going to be in color because Stilwell film man Tim Barton didn't have his camera set up for the kickoff. But luckily for Dirk Catron, I had my video going. Here's Dirk returning the opening kickoff. "83-yard kickoff return by Dirk Catron. Bert Hillander's extra point makes the score Stilwell 7 and Poteau nothing. We will be seeing the rest of the game now in black and white as we see Tim Barton's version of Bert's extra point. The color game film will be shown at a later date as it has not yet been properly enhanced except for that kickoff, which really wasn't enhanced that well anyway. But we will be showing the color version at a later date. This is the first play after the kickoff, and this is Darren Sumner fumbling, and the ball is recovered by Stilwell's David Capps. Stilwell has it now at the Poteau 26-yard line. Handoff to Lloyd Setzer, a gain of 7 yards, 2nd and 3 from the 19. Setzer for 6 yards, first down to the 14, 1st and 10 for Stilwell in the white, Poteau in the gray bottoms and red tops. Handoff to Dirk Catron, gain of 3, 2nd and 7 from the 11, and Lloyd Setzer, 11-yard gain, Stilwell Indian touchdown. Bert Hillander on to attempt the extra point, and he attempts it, but sadly he misses it. So the score with 9 minutes 40 seconds to play in the first quarter, Stilwell 13, Poteau nothing. Kickoff is returned to the 32-yard line. Poteau sets up shop there, 1st and 10. Brian Warren, gain of 8 yards, 2nd down and 2 from the 30. Brian Chief Justice Warren, gain of 3, 1st and 10 from the 43. Passing is the quarterback, Darren Sumner, incomplete, 2nd and 10. Sterling Warren, the ball carrier. Of course, Sterling Warren, the voice of the lovable Winnie the Pooh in the Walt Disney cartoons. Handoff to Brian Warren. And Poteau will have to punt, 4th and 2. Tim Weiss punting. 30-yard punt, out of bounds. 6:59 to play in the first quarter. Still leading 13-0. Handoff to Dirk Catron, 15 yards. 7 yards. Dirk wears 15. 2nd and 3 from the 26. Lloyd Setzer, gain of 1. 3rd and 3 from the 27. Lloyd Setzer, gain of 3. So we have some overexposed film. 1st and 10 from the 30. Victor Payton back to pass, finding David Capps, complete for 26 yards and a first down into Poteau territory at the 44. This is number 32, Lloyd Setzer, losing 2 yards. 2nd and 12 from the 46. Roger Forkiller loses 4 yards, 3rd down and 16 from the 49. Victor Payton to Roger Forkiller on the pass play. Connects for 12 yards, makes it 4th down and 5. Indians will go for it. Victor Payton, the quarterback, keeps it on the bootleg. Picks up 7 yards, enough for the first down to the 32 of Poteau, 1st and 10. Handoff to Lloyd Setzer. Gain of 1. 2nd and 9 from the 31. Dirk Catron around the left side. 10-yard gain. First down to the 21-yard line of Poteau. Setzer losing a yard. 2nd and 11 from the 21. Setzer on the pitch and no gain. 3rd down and 10. From the 21, Victor Payton keeps 6-yard gain. And now Chad Catron will attempt a 32-yard field goal. And it will be short and wide right or left, depending on which way you're standing. And that's the end of the first quarter as Todd Wallace carried for 4 yards. It's the end of the first quarter. 13-0, Stilwell leads. 3rd down and 5 for Poteau now from their 25-yard line. Hand off to Brian Warren, loss of 1, and a punt now for Poteau. And the punt will be blocked by number 28, Gene Neff, recovered by number 37, Brian Muskrat, in the end zone for the Stilwell Indian touchdown. Bert Helander on to add the extra point. So, with 10:49 to play in the first half, Stilwell leads the hapless Poteau Pirates, who will go winless this year. They lead 20-0. 1st and 10 from the 20. Quarterback Sumner overthrows his receiver. 2nd and 10. Brian Warren loses a yard. 3rd down, 11 from the 19. Sterling Holloway, the ball carrier. Gain of 1. 4th down and 10 from the 20. And Poteau will attempt a punt. Punt will roll dead at the 48-yard line of Stilwell. 9 minutes, 9 seconds to play in the first half. Stilwell leading 20-0. Coach Bob Ivins calls for a touchdown. Victor Payton passes to David Capps. Capps, 52 yards, Stilwell Indian touchdown. Bert Helander, the Swedish foreign exchange student, adds the extra point. And 9 minutes to play in the first half. Stilwell 27, Poteau nothing. Kicking off, the return is Joe Soriano, brother of Josh Saviano, who plays on the Wonder Years, plays the character Paul, I believe. 2nd and 7 now from the 43-yard line. Brian Warren, gain of 2, 3rd down and 5. A penalty against Stilwell coming up. Offsides against Gene Neff. 1st down at the 50-yard line. Brian Warren, gain of 7, 3rd down and 3 into Indian territory for the first time, I believe, tonight. Pass is incomplete from Sumner. 3rd down and 3. Give to number 21, Sterling Warren. Gain of 5. That's a 1st down. It's their second 1st down of this drive. 38-yard line of Stilwell. Sumner completes the pass to David Franks. 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1 at the 29-yard line. Jarrett Garner loses 4, 3rd down and 5 from the 33. And Sumner completes the pass to Chris Jones. Gain of 7, 1st down at this Stilwell 26. And hit immediately as the quarterback. Sumner loses 6 yards, 2nd and 16. And an incomplete pass by Sumner. Not a very accurate quarterback. Handoff now on a 4th down and 16 to number 44. Hey, it's Brad Albert. He loses 5 yards and Stilwell takes over on downs. 3:40 to play in the first half. 1st and 10 Stilwell. Tipped and almost complete, but an incomplete pass by Victor Payton. From the 37. Payton on the bootleg. Keeps for 6 yards. Brings up a 3rd down and 4. From the 43-yard line of Stilwell. Stilwell leading 27-0, I believe. Payton scrambling around, running for his life, getting back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain. 4th down and 4, and Dirk Catron will punt. The kick is returned by Soriano. Tackled by Victor Payton. 3:05 to play in the first half. 1st and 10 for Poteau at the 47-yard line of Stilwell. Sumner back to pass, and he will be hit and sacked by Ray Means and Kelby Randolph. Loss of 3. 2nd and 13 from the 50-yard line. Soriano Gain of 1. Third down and 12 from the 49. Penalty on this play coming up against Poteau. Pushes it back 5 yards as they were offsides. Third down and 17 from the 46. Brian Warren. 11-yard gain. Fourth down and 6 from the 43. Darren Sumner back to pass, and he is going to be sacked by Mike Blair and Charles Deason. 44 seconds to play in the first half. Intercepted by number 80, Chris Jones for Poteau. First half of action, Stilwell leading 27-0. 21 seconds to play. Brian Warren carries 3-yard gain. Second and 7. And that is the last play of the half. Halftime score, Stilwell 27, Poteau nothing, and Mike Deason isn't playing in this game. Stilwell will be kicking off to Poteau to begin the second half as we take a look at the lovely Poteau homecoming queen in attendance. Hello. Stilwell leading 27-0 at halftime. Well, Tim Barton is going to miss the kickoff again, and he misses one play in addition to that. Poteau has it now, third down and 2 after that first play that we saw on film. Gain of only 1 here by Tim Weiss, and fourth down and 1 from the 35. They're going to go for it, and Weiss is stopped for no gain. 10 minutes, 22 seconds to play in the third quarter. Stilwell takes over. First and 10 at the 37-yard line. Handoff is to the tailback, Lloyd Setzer, gain of 9. Second down and 1 from the 28. Handoff to Brian Muskrat. No gain. Third down, 1 yard to go from the 28. Brian Muskrat, gain of 5 yards. First down and 10 for Stilwell at the 23-yard line of Poteau. Muskrat, a 4-yard gain. Second down and 6 from the 19. Brian Muskrat, gain of 3. Third down and 3 from the 16. Muskrat picks up 8 yards on the carry. First and 10 at the 8. First and goal at the 8. Brian Muskrat, no gain. Second and goal from the 8-yard line. It's about time to give it to Roger Forkiller. And the Indians do. Gain of 2 for Roger. Third down and 8 from the 6. Third down and goal from the 6. Victor Payton keeps it, loses a yard. Fourth and goal now for this Stilwell Indians in the white at Poteau. Stilwell leads 27-0. Pitch out to Brian Muskrat, and he cannot make it into the end zone. So Poteau takes over on downs. 5 minutes, 40 seconds to play in the third quarter. Sumner loses 2 yards. Second and 12. And Jarrett Garner is tackled in the end zone by David Capps, a safety, and Stilwell leads 29-0 with 4:43 to play in the third quarter. Roger Forkiller returns the kick, 8 yards, to the Stilwell 47. Quarterback is still Victor Payton. Payton almost sacks, escapes the tackler, and runs for 23 yards. Looks like Fran Tarkington on that play. First and 10 for Stilwell at the Poteau 24. Handoff to Brian Muskrat is actually in on the carry. Gain of 3 for Brian Muskrat. Second and 7 at the 21. Muskrat, gain of 3. Lloyd Setzer out of the game right now. The Indians are well in control of this game. Muskrat again, gain of 9. First down and goal to go now for the Indians at the 9-yard line of Poteau. Dirk Catron We began the scoring with that kickoff return of 83 yards, no gain, 2nd and 10, second goal from the 9. Brian Muskrat, gain of 7, 3rd and goal from the 2. And Brian Muskrat, Stilwell Indian touchdown. Hellander in to attempt the extra point. Yes, and it counts. 36-0, Stilwell out in front of Poteau. Trent Teehee kicking off for Stilwell. Booms it to number 9, David Franks. Taken at the 15 and returned to the 34. 1st and 10 there for Poteau. Darren Sumner, the quarterback for Poteau. Incomplete again. 2nd and 10 from the 34. Give to number 3, Tim Weiss. Gain of 7. That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score Stilwell 36 and Poteau zilch. 3rd and 3 from the 41 for Poteau. No gain, and the Pirates will punt. Ball will go out of bounds at the 6-yard line. That's about the only good thing the Pirates did all night. Good punt by Tim Weiss. Jerry Bruner in at tailback now. He gets a handoff, 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6 from the 10. Bruner, no gain. 3rd and 6 from the 10. And Clayton Thompson loses 5 yards. And we may have Bobby Christie in at quarterback now. Punting now, though, is Dirk Catron. No return. Well, he attempts a return, but is stopped for no gain. 9:26 to play in the ball game. From the 27-yard line, Darren Sumner keeps no gain. 2nd and 10 from the 27. Brian Warren on the carry. Loses 2 yards. 3rd and 12. From the 29, handoff to Brian, Maryland Eastern Shore. Gain of 6. And on a 4th down, Sumner back to pass, and he is hit by Kelby Randolph. Incomplete pass. Indians take over on downs. Penalty on the previous play, and now Robert White, no gain. This is Greg DeLay carrying for 7 yards. And now 3rd down and 8. From the 25, penalty against Stilwell on this play. And let's see. It looks like it is Bobby Christie in at quarterback for Stilwell. 3rd down and 20 from the 12. Greg DeLay, a gain of 4 yards. 4th down and 16 now. From the 16-yard line, and Dirk Catron called in the punt. From the 43-yard line, number 32, Joe Brown, gain of 1, 2nd and 9 from the 42. Todd Wallace, 14-yard gain. Indians have about half and half in their starting defense and some reserves in. 1st down and 10. For Poteau, Brad, hey, it's Brad Albert. Once again, 6-yard gain. 2nd down and 4 from the 22. A penalty against Poteau on this play. 2nd down and 14 when the play resumes. Darren Sumner back to pass, and he will be sacked. Loss of 6, 3rd down and 20 from the 38. Penalty against Stilwell on this play, 5-yard penalty. Third down and 15 from the 33. Sumner sacked again by a host of Indians. Loss of 5, fourth down and 20 from the 38. Five-yard gain for number 20, Brian Warren. 2 minutes to play in the ball game. Stilwell has it at the 33-yard line. Jerry Bruner will get the call. Christie hands off to Bruner. Gain of 1, second down and 9 from the 34. Clayton Thompson, 4-yard gain. Third and 5 from the 38. There are the Poteau cheerleaders. I don't know what they're cheering about tonight, but there they were. Penalty against Stilwell here on this play, 5-yard penalty. And on the next play, also a 5-yard penalty. We'll bring up a third down and 15 for Stilwell at their own 28-yard line. They lead 36-0. This is the last play of the game. Bobby Christie, the quarterback, is going to keep. That was the one with the penalty. Now this next play is the last play of the game. Quarterback for the Indians, Bobby Christie, the sophomore quarterback this year. The second-string quarterback keeps for 10 yards. Actually, it didn't look like he got 10 yards, but that's what it says here on the stat sheet, so that's what we give him. 10-yard game by Bobby Christie, and that's the end of the ball game with the final score of the Stilwell Indians 36 and the Poteau Pirates nothing. The shutout by the Indians is the second of what will be 4 shutouts for the year by the 1985 defense, which is the school record for most shutouts in a year.